G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitars Ready Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play the acoustic version of Linger by the Cranberries. For the basics of this song, you just need your guitar and standard tuning and you won't need a capo. If you want to master your chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarsreadyhero.com to pick up my free guitar ebook. Finally, this lesson simply teaches you one song, but if really understanding and learning the guitar is something you've always wanted to do, but you didn't know where to start, then be sure to check out the Guitars Ready Hero Premium course and membership, which gives you all the guidance to play with confidence. I'll leave a link to it in the description. Let's jump into the lesson. Let's start with the optional intro riff, which is super simple to play. We're going to start by fretting a D chord, so index and middle finger on the second frets of the third and first string, and ring finger on the third fret of the second string. We'll just pluck the third, second, and first strings with a down, down, up. And that's at eighth notes. 1 and 2 and we play that on the 3 and 4 beat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the second bar is just the same, so we repeat that again. And for the third bar, we just lift our index finger from this D shape and we're going to pluck the exact same strings. And we repeat that picking pattern through 4 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So the optional intro just sounds like this. That riff is just repeated through a number of times before the actual song starts. Just before the song starts, we play this position with just 3 picking patterns. We hold that out for the rest of the bar and for another bar, and we jump into the chords. So now we get into the main part of the song, and it's a 4-chord chord progression throughout the entire thing. Again, it just goes to show you what 4 chords can do. You can build an amazing song around 4 chords. So for our 4-chord chord progression, we stay on the D. Now we just want to strum from the 4th string onwards with the D. Now if you happen to hit the 5th string, that's okay, but we definitely don't want the 6th string ringing out. So I mute that by lightly touching it with my thumb over the top of the neck like that. And that way, if you strummed all the strings, that E string's not going to ring out. Then we go to an A chord, so you can play this in a few different ways with your index, middle, and ring finger, your middle, ring, and pinky finger, or you can just use your index finger to bar across the second frets of the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. We are just strumming from the 5th string onwards with our A chord. So again, don't want that 6th string ringing out. Then we have a C chord, and finally a G chord. Now our strumming pattern throughout the entire song is going to go something like this. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And in succession, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So play that a few times without any chords just to get the rhythm into your strumming hand. Once you have the strumming pattern down, we can now apply it to the chords. We're going to play that strumming pattern twice for each chord. So each chord is played for 2 bars, and that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that can be played throughout the entire song. But we're going to add one extra thing, and this makes it more true to the studio recording and how they play this acoustically. So we're going to add some variations to the D chord and the C chord. The A and the G remain as is. So with the D chord, on the highlighted strums that you see here, so the 2 up strums, we're going to temporarily lift our middle finger to play D sus2 on these 2 strums. So down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So notice it's just very temporary. We lift our middle finger. The strumming pattern stays identical though. We're just changing our fretting hand. And that's played through twice for the D. As I said, the A remains the same. With the C chord, we're going to do something very similar on the exact same strums as well. We're going to lift our index finger this time to play a C major 7. So that will sound like this. And the G remains the same. So with those variations in mind, this is what the main chord progression sounds like. And that is everything for this beautiful song. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song and I'll have a vocal track on top for some context. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice, play along to, and see how you go. Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here. Or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.